Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is the Cosmic Creation Awan Barbar. If you're new here, my name is Monse. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate all of you so much.
Mama,
I already
it's a little baby.
hold on. Like I was saying before the first interruption came up, and I don't remember what I was saying. So, my name is Monte. If you're new here, the fuck is a fly doing up in her? Starting already. Alright, let's get the juices flowing. Some Palo Santo. Okay. You guys, I don't know. I can't help but say it every single time, or I don't know if I've been saying it a lot or I just been saying it to myself. Like, we're smoking, y'all. I did it on the sink. Hold on, y'all. Hopefully that's the last interruption, okay? But yeah, I don't know if I've been saying it or I don't know. But I just feel so peaceful. I feel peaceful. I feel calm. I feel... I can't use another word but that one, like peaceful. I feel peaceful, very peaceful. Sorry, I don't know. I just... All right. I don't know what we're going to talk about. And I don't know what we got in the energy. Sorry, guys. I was eating some Takis. I know with the decks that I'm about to use, it more than likely it's going to be somewhat of an intense reading. Okay, let's start with we're gonna start with the Mary Magdalene deck, okay? Let's just get it popping, get it flowing, see what we got. We got Joshua at the bottom of the deck. The power is within you. I heard kind of like, it's up to you for change. It's up to you if you want change. If you want to change, it's in you. It's within you. No. Yeah, it's within you. Listen to elder wisdom. Yeah, the change it's up to you. Like, okay. 333, the change is up to you. Okay. So maybe somebody's not at peace. Maybe you're not peaceful and you're trying to find your peace. True love cannot hide. Oh, I heard somebody can't hide. Oh, okay. True love cannot hide. So if there is somebody that... Maybe there's somebody that was trying to fight a connection with you and they can't fight. They know that they can't fight it anymore. It is what it is. That like they're done like they're done fighting over it. But they're not fighting with you, right? They're fighting themselves. Maybe they were listening to the ego, or maybe... Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say... Thank you, Spirit. So I think this is going to be a love reading, but this is not going to be for everybody. So this is giving love reading, but it's a sacred union. It's two divine beings coming together. Mary Magdalene. I can't make it up. The sacred vow, divine commitment. This is exactly what this message is going to be. This right here. Okay, that right there. It's a one divine being and another divine being coming into union. So maybe you already know. Okay, so maybe you already know somebody. You just don't know that they're your divine person. Right? Maybe this person, let me move this back a little bit because it's like really in my face. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, sáquese de ahí, pues, quítese de ahí. I love you too. Move.
You watch your phone.
Okay, and you get out of the cupboards. I don't know why he's in the cupboards. Yeah, so this person, you already know this person? It could be somebody you know, maybe somebody you just recently met, or you guys been hanging out and you don't know that this person feels that way. Or maybe, okay, thank you. I heard still stand. So maybe you guys were, and then something happened and you weren't. And there had to be like a... And so this person maybe even determined like, okay, I need a break. I'm going to take a break. We're going to cut it off because I can't. Why? Because this person already was... I don't know why I said he, but this person was already feeling the vibe. Like, it was all there. Like, in their mind, you were the wife, you were the husband, you were the one that we were going to have kids and grow old together. You were that. Y mira, otra vez. He was at the bottom when I opened the deck, and here he is again. I feel like a lot of messages are about to come out of this deck, so let me just get it popping, because... Hold on, guys. I think my son left his tablet on here. Yep. This boy. Hold on, let me turn it off. And I can't believe what's on the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Bottom of the deck. The Shenkinha Sekinha. I can't say that. I was gonna say I wasn't even gonna try, but I did try. It didn't work. But divine destiny. So you are okay. So you're already on your You're on the tomorrow on your destiny. I'm sorry, my daughter keeps interrupting. And I hella forgot I didn't even know what I was talking about. She freaking like came in here and distracted me like that damn fly is. But here we go. Okay, we have move beyond fear. Move beyond fear. Unconditional love. That's probably for your person. Because maybe this person already knows that you give unconditional love. So now this person is being guided. Dang, and I saw it. Dang. This person's being guided to, it's okay to move forward. But this person's like terrified. But I don't know why I keep calling him he. But this person's only terrified because they're in their ego, right? When we're in our ego, when we're like, it's just, fear stops us from wanting to do what we really want to do, right? Because we get all up in our head and we overly overthink. It says simple gifts, appreciation. I saw this card twice too in the shuffle, and here it is. You know what this is giving? This is giving like this person knows that that no matter, you don't require much from this person. Like maybe this person can, fuck, whatever, I'm not even gonna answer that. Simple gifts, right? Appreciation. Like this person knows that you don't acquire anything, that with the most simplest things, this person can make you happy, right? But regardless, o sea, like when times are bad, you're gonna be there, and when times are amazing, you're gonna be there. That's what I'm trying to say. And this person knows that. And that's another thing they love about you. That's another thing they love about you. It's just another check. You know, this person has a check like pros and cons. And they have a list of cons, but you don't check none of those con boxes. Yeah, see, love light, recognition. This person's going to, or if they haven't already, just recognize that you're it. You are, I heard the love of their life, but I was going to say love light. That you are the light. You are their light. Mommy! And they recognize that. They've already, so it's like, they're like, dang, this is who I want to be with. Little do they know, right, that it's like a sacred union. It's a divine union. When this person comes back around, it's going to be it. And this is not a past person. This is a person that you just barely met. Don't have a long, like you guys don't have, not even, you guys don't have, yeah, no, there, you guys, if anything, you guys have like 3 to 6 months. 2. You guys just barely met, and for whatever, you know what I'm getting, and I think I picked this up in another reading too, where you guys were there, but this person was already feeling terrified of it, right? So what I'm getting is that something happened. I don't know what happened. Something happened, but this person grabbed onto that something and was like, all right, I'm cool, I'm good, you know what, like, we're not gonna do this anymore. I don't think we should do this anymore. And you're like, why? Everything was going, and you're like left like, what I do? 1313, what I do? Yeah, so something happened, but now maybe you really like this person, right? But this person now is recognizing that they don't like you. They love you. They love you. That's why it says recognition there. It's that person having the aha moment, right? Oh, collective. Well, collective, I made a list of pros and cons, and it turns out that you checked out all the boxes of the pros. So I can't fight this anymore. I've decided not to go against what I feel, and decided to open up my heart to you. That's going to make you so very happy. Because I have a feeling you really, really like this person. And I'm not going to say that it broke your heart. Because like I said, it doesn't give that you guys have been, you know, in a relationship forever. No, this is giving fresh, new, exciting. And then right now, like I said, I heard standstill. So right now, like the chariot I just heard, it was like it was moving slowly and then it just stopped, right? But the chariot is a fast moving card, right? So now it's coming in. I see. Recognizing. We have the bottom of the deck again, Divine Destiny, okay? Maybe that one thing that happened was on purpose. You know, so maybe it was on purpose. Maybe something else had to happen, but you guys couldn't be together while this other thing happened. I don't know. Something like that. Bueno, pues. It says, Sara, in the white spring, fill your sacred chalice. Mary with the alabaster jar. Ask questions. So if some of... Hold on, let me get one more. I was guided to pull it. I heard pull it because it was like sticking out. So hold on. Because I never seen this card. Mary with the alabaster jar. Are you asking questions?
Mommy. Estos. Mira. Okay,
I saw this at the bottom of the deck, but I continue to do it. It said plant your intentions deep. Exotic dance. So I think this is your energy. This is, let me see. Okay, it says, question everything. You don't have to accept a belief that others think it's absolute truth. Make up your own mind. Use your intuition, observation, research, and experience to decide an important issue. So maybe when this person comes back, right, you're going to be like, oh, hell no. What happened? Why did you leave? Why did you get so upset? Or why did we have that argument? Or why did you just up and leave one day? Or why did you ghost me? Or why did, you know, whatever happened that caused you guys to have zero communication. So, I don't know, whatever that looks like for you, just like I said, use good discernment. Because you might have like options. Okay, so it could be, yeah, no, just ask questions. Okay,
Mommy.
And so this is why I said you might have a lot of options right now. So this is the reason why you're being told to ask questions and pay attention and use your intuition and really look at the red flags, you know, because we have Sara in the white spring, which is fill your sacred chalice. And that says your cup is waiting to be filled. Be discerning about who or what you allow to fill it. Right? Not everybody that tells you you're beautiful is Prince Charming. And not everybody that tells you, oh my God, you look so handsome today is, you know, the woman of your life. Right? So you kind of want to like, I was going to say side-eye, you know, but I can't, like, I don't know any other way to say it but that. Like, you be just side-eyeing people, like, or ask questions, right? And pay attention to the responses that you get, what you get. Joseph of Arimathea. It says, plant your intentions deep. An idea must have positive intentions behind it and be firmly placed in fertile grounds. If it is to take root, as it grows and flowers, the shape may change. Adapt an idea to the current time frame for the most reflections, beneficial results. So this is giving, continue to do what you're doing. Okay, don't, if this person, right, like, they're there, you already know. Your intuition already told you. You know that they're probably, oh, thank you, Spirit. You know that they're fighting against what they feel for you. You already know that. Because in the time that you guys were hanging out, you did discover this about this person. That this person would rather listen to his head than his heart. Okay? So even if that meant losing out on, like, true love or an opportunity of any way, shape, or form good for them, they would just be like, nah, I'm good. You know, like, afraid to take a chance, afraid to take a leap of faith. That's why it says move.
It's fine, Mom.
Hold on, guys. Yeah, so you already know that about this person. So continue to do what you're doing. Stay on your journey, because again, it's a sacred union. It's a divine union. We have all those cards came out, you know, between Mary Magdalene and Joshua. So, like, Jesus. You guys, I'm sorry. There's a car that just passed by and then comes back up, passes by again, and then comes back up, and then passes by again, and then comes up. Maybe that's symbolic. Maybe that's, what if, oh my God, what if you guys are, maybe this is a situation where you guys see each other more often than not, right? And they look at you, and they look at you, and you look at them, and you smile. Or they say hi, right? Like nothing's going on. Little do they know that they're about to surrender to themselves and then come and tell you just exactly how they feel. I think this might even catch you off guard, though, because this person, because they operate in the ego and in fear, their face is hard, meaning like, oh yeah, no, I don't care. Yeah, no, I ain't tripping. Nah, that don't bother me. I'm cool. Like that. You know, when on the inside they're like, dang, she looks so pretty today. I love how she did her hair. Oh my God, I love it when he wears that shirt. He looks so good in that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they're not. So on the bottom of the deck, we did have Salome, Exotic Dance, and that says, it says, release your inner goddess through a dance of joy. Erotic dance is prayer in motion. Unite with the divine is achieved through conscious movement in turn. This will create a sense of balance as you raise the vibration of your physical body to connect to your higher self and source. Yeah, so you continue doing what you're doing. Continue to do what you are doing, because this person's coming no matter what. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it's destined, it's fated, it's a divine union. So who the heck is gonna stop a divine union? Nothing. No one. See, trust. Trust. What else we got going on? I don't know. Don't put it away just yet. I don't know. It says the truth is revealed. Revelations. Again. Ooh, maybe you guys been seeing feathers. If you definitely been seeing feathers, this is your message. But you see, it says the truth is revealed. Revelations. This person is going to come and tell you the truth. They're gonna tell you the truth. They're probably, ooh, I just got like nervous, like jittery. You know, like, thank you, Spirit. Like nervous, just jittery, like sweating. Palms are sweating. Maybe you really, like, maybe you know, holding the seed, fertility. Maybe you guys might even have a baby with this person. Or you guys talked about having a family in the future. Like, hold on, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to throw them. I think they're just, mira, see? Again. The truth is revealed. Again. Again. Maybe I feel like you guys should stay grounded. Also, go out to the park, take your shoes off, walk on the grass, hug a tree or put your feet on the tree. Things like that. Visit the ocean, the beach, lakes, okay, when this person comes, okay, so if you guys, like, say for example, if you guys did end, right, and you're not mad at each other, but it's awkward, right, there's not real communication. Maybe you guys used to be like big texters, and I mean, hell, weeks will go by and nobody will text nobody. You don't text this person don't text you. So what I'm getting is, when this person comes back, don't fight. Don't fight over it. Don't fight over it. You might not even want to, like, ask what happened. Because who cares? This person came back because this person knows that you're it. It's where it's at. You're where it's at, and it's where it's going to be. You're where it's at, and yours. You are where it's at, and you are where it's gonna be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And that's what scares this person. Maybe this person's never been in a real relationship. Maybe this person's never been in love before. And this is not your first time at the rodeo, and you were like, it's good, like, just let it flow, and we'll see where we go and what happens. Like, it doesn't have to be that serious. And this person was like, no, yes, it is that serious. Well, because they... And again, look what's on the bottom of the deck. I keep shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and that keeps coming out. Maybe this person thought about that. So, yes, it's giving that. It's giving like this person ran away because they're scared. They ran away because they're scared of how strong they felt this connection, and they never thought that they would have that feeling with anybody. Ooh, I'm getting somebody younger too. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason why they got scared, because they're like, holy crap, I've never been in love. I've never had like a real ass relationship. And maybe you're somebody a little bit more mature, that's what you want. You're not looking for a wham bam thank you ma'am type situation. Like, no, you want somebody to love you for you and to respect you and to, you know what I'm saying, like, treat you like the queen and king that you are. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And I feel like this person's definitely willing to do that. They really are. That's what they're scared of. That's what they're so scared of. And again, look, move beyond fear. I'm telling you. You guys. How many times did I show you that card already, huh? Wow. Stay in the present. Stay in the now. Okay? Stay in the present. Stay in the now. I think that's why I'm saying, like, if this person, when this person comes back, you don't need to fight. You do not need to fight. You do not need to argue. Like, that person's back. And, oh, and I heard better than ever. This person's back and it's better than ever. So, hold on. Yeah, so, they're going to be back and better than ever.
Never.
Okay, so when this person slowly starts to creep back in, because I feel like that's how, like, they're slowly gonna...
Mommy.
What?
Step out.
Okay, they're slowly gonna ease their way in there. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. Queen of the Sun. It says Queen of the Sun. Nothing is lost that cannot be found. Okay, nothing is lost that cannot be found. Like, nothing is lost that cannot be found. But you didn't lose this person, right? So I feel like that message is for your person. They probably feel like that. Nothing is lost that cannot be found. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back and find her. I'm going to go back and find him before somebody else do. And I'm shit out of luck. The same cards keep coming up. The same cards keep coming up. ¿Qué no entienden? ¿No entienden? Okay.
Yeah. No. Help me, my baby. I said, Mom, can go to the kitchen. Fine. Go. No. No.
It says positive flow.
No.
See, you see? You know what I just got? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, it's only 33 minutes into the video, and normally my kids don't start going crazy till when I'm almost done with my videos. So this is giving, because this is a sacred union, everybody and their mama is going to have a problem with it. You guys are going to be tested over and over and over. The way that she had, her hands over his head, giving that energy and things like that, it's giving that. It's giving that. You know, that you guys have to protect yourself and protect your energies and stay in prayer and in meditation and in things like that in order to continue to elevate your spirituality together, because it's very much going to be tested by motherfuckers out here that can't stand to see two people happy. Hold on to your power. See? Thank you, Spirit. It says hold on to your power. That's what I'm saying. You can't. It doesn't work like that. ¿Qué quiere? Rápido pues.
Give me my.
Okay, we're done now.
And it's something special.
Okay, ahorita te lo doy because it's in the car.
Okay, can I get it?
No, the car's locked. We have
Baby.
soul mating at the split, okay? I can't. And the other one is soul name. So this could be like your guys' soul calling each other. Or you're calling, or like this person feels your energy that is calling them. Oh, thank God I didn't. Ask your soul. Authentic truth. And I told you, right, that this person is going to come and talk to you. Don't fight, because what they're going to say is facts. And they're even going to tell you that they probably were scared. And you see, soul's journey. You guys are both on your soul's journey. That's why this person is being told to stay in meditation as well. ¿Qué quiere?
I watch it too.
Ahorita pues, because you guys are on your live true path.
Not just path.
Transformation. This could be you. This could be you right now. You're transforming. You're elevating in every which way possible, as far as spiritually, here in your life, and in your everyday life, in your spiritual life, everything. You're transforming. You're transitioning from one to the next. Create space. Let's create space. You gotta let go of whatever old, anything that you feel that is lingering around. Cut the cords. Do some cord cutting. Cut the cords. Cut the cords and make space for this new everything. For this new everything. This new love. This new spiritual journey. This new spiritual path. This new life. I feel like you're about to embark on a new life. And that new life is filled with nothing but abundance of, and that can look, Nourish, yeah. That can, you need to make space to nourish and make space for this new life that you are about to embark on, because I feel like it's coming in. Again, I've been talking about a domino effect for a minute too here on my channel. A domino effect happening. So you, or maybe you already did all this, right? Maybe you already did the cord cutting. Maybe you already been in meditation and clearing space. I heard decluttering, detoxing, things like that. And I don't mean like you're like inside, maybe that as well, right? But I mean out and in, like you're clearing space. Oh, you know what I just saw right there? You know, like when you go grocery shopping, right, and you have 20 bags and you still have old shit in the refrigerator, what do you do first? You clear out whatever doesn't work anymore, whatever is past or whatever, it doesn't, no sirve, it doesn't work, it's rotten or it's old, or you're just like, nah, I'm not gonna drink the rest of this juice. And you just grab it, toss it, throw it, and put in the new juice you just bought. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that. You need to clear out your refrigerator so you can put new food in. That's what it's giving. And that's also this person. That's also this person. This person is going to be... I heard this person's going in your refrigerator. This person's going in your refrigerator. Inward revelations. That's why I said inwards and outwards. When we go within, we get our revelations. We get spirit talking to us and revealing to us. I almost burped too. So revealing to us what we asked. Or maybe you're manifesting some truth that you want to be said. I mean, keep it up and it will be. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. That's what you're asking for. 40-40 on the timer. Ay. Otra vez. Nourishment. You are the universe. Channeling. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. So maybe you're being asked to cleanse everything and make sure that you're staying grounded and because you're about to start channeling. Or if you already are channeling, it's about to get kicked into high gear. Yes. It's about to get kicked into high gear. So you probably are already channeling. And it's getting kicked into high gear. Soul mating again. And this doesn't necessarily have to be just your person, right? It could be you. You mating with yourself, connecting with your higher self. 444, connecting with your the Most High, your angels. Focus, because yes, thank you, Spirit. You're focused right now. You're focused on what it is that you need to be doing. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything the way that you're meant to be doing it. So I have a feeling that maybe you were like tripping off of this person, right? Because you got left like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, they stopped talking to me and I didn't even do nothing and this, that, and the other, right? And I'm getting like, stop tripping off of it. Stop tripping off of it because this person is your person, period. So that person's coming, rather that person likes it. Divine animals. Maybe you have a doggy or a cat or a bird, a hamster, I don't know, who's a spirit animal of yours. You know, I got a doggy, right? And I got my dog just after going through the situation I went through with my punk ass ex-husband. But I got the doggy just so my kids would feel better. And I find it interesting that wherever I go, she's always there. She's literally under the chair I'm sitting on right now. She's literally right back there, asleep. If I go to my room and I close everything and I meditate, she starts scratching on my door so I can let her in, and she sits on the bed with me and we meditate together. I'm cooking in the kitchen and she's in there with me. Every time I turn around, I low-key step on her because she's right there. So she's giving very much spirit animal. Very that. That's exactly what she's giving me. She's my alebrije. If you know, you know. We have Divine Feminine. Ooh, I'm going to leave it out because if Divine Masculine comes out, ooh, ciao, enjoy. This is you. Divine Feminine, you are joyous at the moment. You are happy. This is how your insides look. Like just, you're a beam of light, a radiant light. That's literally what I just heard. Like a radiant light is just coming out of here. Other people see it. You don't see it, right? But you feel it. Thank you, Spirit. That's why you're at peace. That's why you're calm. That's why you're relaxed. You feel tranquility. Okay? I love that. Good for you. Sensitivity. You might be a little bit more sensitive right now since you are creating space for amazing things to happen in your life, and you believe that. You believe that amazing things are about to happen. Stay in that and make that an affirmation. I believe and amazing things happening to me. I receive all the abundance that the Most High, my ancestors, my guardian angels have for me. I receive with open arms all of that abundance, all of that love. I receive it all. Inner voice. We have your inner voice, which is your intuición, no? Inner voice. And then we have soul's craft. Sensitive came out again. It's okay to be sensitive. Okay, maybe you're a little extra sensitive at the... Oh, well, okay. So for whoever that resonated with when I said you're about to channel, or you're channeling already, but that's about to kick into high gear, that's the reason why you're extra sensitive. Because your gifts are about to get a boost. They're about to get a boost. I was going to say charged, but no, you've been charged. You've been tapped in. And I'm definitely talking to a divine feminine right now. Your powers, you already know what your powers are. Maybe, like I said, you already channeling, like you're vibing at a very, very high. Please tell me you hear the ambulance. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the ambulance passed by right when I said you're vibing at an all-time high. Like your vibration is high. You're not crying. You're not like, if you're okay. So there's sensitive, right? So there's a difference between being sensitive because of what you're experiencing at the moment, and there's a difference between being sensitive and then thinking negatively and think that negative things are going to happen and this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like crying and bitching. Yeah, we ain't doing that. You're crying and releasing. You're crying and healing. You're crying and letting go. That's what you're doing. So it's okay. This might even be happening while you're in meditation. Okay? So nobody's saying that there's anything wrong with that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You cry, you let it go, you release it, you move on. And that's how you clear space. Thank you, Spirit. That's literally what I heard. And that's how you clear space. That's the firefighter. Good. Yeah, because you're tapped in. You're tapped in. This is why your gifts are about to boost into, I don't know, into a different dimension. You are about to enter another dimension. You already know this? You might already know this? You might already felt it. You may have already felt that energy, or you might be seeing it in your third eye, or you might be having dreams and you're like, what the heck was that? Or maybe you think you're dreaming, right? And somebody's whispering in your ear. Don't get scared, because that's probably a thing. That could be something that when they boost your gifts, when your gifts get to another level, there might be a thing where you hear people are whispering in your ear things, and it's clear as day. It's like saying, hey, you want to go get some coffee? Something like that, right? But it's literally whispered in your ear and you're asleep. Y te despiertas, you wake up and you're like, holy shit. I'm by myself in my room. Who the hell was talking to me in my ear? Like that. because I really get a pull on that. Like you might already have heard a thing or two or three or four, you know, and it freaked you out. So that's what it is. That's what it is. It's light beings. Light beings. Oh. The Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters. We've been getting that a lot. Like Ascended Masters, Atlanteans. Galactic beings. I might be talking to somebody who, you know, right? Because I don't know what the words are to say in order not to be, you know, not to be on here and having YouTube be tripping on me. But I'm going to say that. Okay, and I think you know. Right. I just heard Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian. I just heard that. Who remembers him? I remember him. Adorable. Who knew we were related? Wellness. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? This is beautiful. I did post a video yesterday on my other channel. Time for T144. I use this deck as well. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Nothing has gone wrong. And again, nourishing. Okay. So I feel like this nourishing card means a lot. A whole lot. You're nourishing yourself. You're being nourished by galactic beings. You're being nourished by the Most High. You're being nourished by your angels. You're being nourished by, I don't want the, I heard the Anunnaki. Okay. You're being cleansed. It's what this is giving. Almost. This is what it's giving. Like you're being cleansed. You are. Look at the star here. This is where we're at, right? We're here. And it like water. Well, you're being cleansed. And how do I, like you're being cleansed and then okay, you're being cleansed and your crown chakra is being enhanced. Your crown chakra is being enhanced. You're a light worker. This is not the first time you heard that. And I said it right. You know already who you are, what you are. So at this moment, nothing's gone wrong. Again, so I think that when I said stand still, it might just not be with this divine partner. It's also overall, maybe you feel stuck. Right? Maybe because you feel so at peace. It's kind of hard to stay in peace when you're used to chaos. Right? Motherfuckers put you in some bullshit. Right in the center, you were around hella bullshit. That right now, when you ain't in the center, you're in the center of nothing. Absolutely nothing. You don't give a fuck about what's going on out there. You're too busy doing you. You're too busy clearing out your refrigerator for this divine partner to come in, for this dope little job to come in, for your YouTube channel to take off, for your TikTok channel to take off. You're setting the intention. which was that card that came out, you're setting the intention for all those things to come in. So if you feel right now like I feel, like I said, I'm at peace. I feel relaxed. I just want to use so many words. Like, I feel humble. I feel relaxed. I feel at peace. I feel grateful. I feel wonderful. And maybe that's how you're feeling, right? But then you're like, but dang, how did that song go? I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. That's all I remember. Pero that's probably how you feel. But there's nothing's wrong. You're doing 555. You're doing everything that needs to be done and then some. And that is the reason why you are being I heard promoted like a divine promotion. And I said this in my last read too. Then maybe you should take the time right now to just chillax and allow for this moment to be la refri. Allow these moments just to chill out. Because I said it in my last reading, I think the downloads are really about to start coming in. The messages are really about to start coming in. Like, your intuition is about to pop off even more. Your vision, I don't know how to explain that. Like, your vision, like, I heard it in Spanish. Ves más allá que la gente, like, okay. This is just for shits and giggles, okay? It's kind of like if I say, fuck, man, tomorrow at work, what should I take for lunch? And you tell me, oh, you're going to take 2 slices of pizza, a little bit of a fruit salad, and a water. Right? I'm going to be like, yeah, right, whatever. I don't know. I'll see. Come tomorrow, I hella forgot what you said, blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what I take. And you see me at work. You're like, I told you. Like, you see beyond. Right? Psychic. You see the future. Maybe you have a little crystal ball. Maybe you should get a crystal ball. I don't know. Maybe that's for somebody. Okay? Maybe you can see everything that's about to happen tomorrow through that crystal ball. I remember when I was younger, I think I've said that story here on my channel before, where I went with my mom to get a reading, right? And she went to go get a reading by un babalao, which is from the Yoruba religion. So she went and got her reading from this babalao, right? But she didn't want me to hear. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. And before they went in the room so she can get her reading, the babalao tells me, he's like, what do you do? Mind you, I'm like 19, 20 maybe. Or actually, you know what? Probably even younger. I'm not even gonna lie. So I was like, nothing. Work, you this, that, and he's like, you're just wasting your time. He's like, you're just wasting your time. He said, okay, ahorita. He said, you are so spiritual that you are the type of person that can get a clear glass, fill it up with water, and somebody's gonna come and do readings with you, and just through that glass of water, you can tell them their whole future. Past, present, and future. That's what he said. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. You just got to set the intention, right? But like I've always said, I've been...
Open your water.
Okay.
So let's say cheers.
Cheers. He said past, present, and future, but like always, my mom, she being my number one hater, I've said in the beginning of my channel how my mom used to be, but I've said a couple of other stories about her in my other channel if you want to go check it out. But, yeah, she would always say, oh no, she's not into that stuff. Oh no, she doesn't like that. Oh no, she doesn't this. Oh no, she doesn't that. And little did I know that herself, by her going to this babalao and doing this and doing that, all she was doing was unknowingly supporting my spirituality or my path to spirituality, to my spiritual journey. Because no matter how hard and how much witchcraft and how much whatever the fuck she did to like try to keep me asleep, I still woke. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever, I don't know why, but whatever is meant for you, 010101, nobody can take it away. 333, no one can take it away. Make that an affirmation. What is meant for me is meant for me. And nobody can take that from me. Nobody can take that away. I call back my power. I call back my spirituality. I call back my gifts. I call back my destiny. I call back my life. Okay? And I opened the deck, and on the bottom of the deck we have blue beans. I'm talking to somebody that knows that they're different. I laugh because you know what kind of different I mean, ¿verdad? Like blue beings. It says the blue beings, light transmission. Wounds healed, important information, charging up. See? And I said it right. I didn't want to say charging. But that's basically what you're being right now. Like, or what's happening to you. Like, you're being charged. Didn't I say we've been talking about the Atlanteans? Evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress, expect acclarations. That's what I feel like somebody's been asking for some form of truth.
Mommy,
There's a lot of okay.
Six. Hi, mommy.
Hi,
Can you
Mama.
watch this? Laboratory moto.
Okay, papi, ahorita.
Say-
I feel like I'm talking to somebody.
Say one, mom. Say 1 coin, please.
I saw
Mommy, say 1 coin, please.
the Lumerian.
Mommy,
Okay,
say
one coin, please. The Lumerian. Oh, and I just said this. Clairvoyance. Activated. Psychic awareness. Sensitivity. Trust your intuition. Didn't I tell you that with this deck? Didn't I just say that with this deck to you? Okay, again, I'm talking to somebody. You know what I'm getting? If you know, you know, okay? I'm sorry if you don't. There's this episode in Friends when Phoebe's like, oh, they don't know we know they know we know, but you know. Like that. You know. Wow. Atlanteans, Lumerians, blue beings. Ma'at, divine intervention. Weight up your options. Choose the highest good for you. We know Ma'at is balance, cosmic order, spiritual awakening. Mahavatar, prende la tele pues, Babaji. It says spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings.
Mommy.
So this is giving that. I told you, right, that you might need, it's probably better that you do rest because what you're about to, burp. What you're about to, your gifts that you're about to receive or that are gonna get heightened or, they're probably gonna be exhausting. Divine missions on the bottom of the deck. Enlightened action. Make choices from the heart. I mean, I don't even need to say nothing about that to you. You already do that. Honestly, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that every single little thing you do is from here. Is from here. That's why being like that, you know, we get finessed a lot, or we give too much. We overly give 555 to motherfuckers that don't deserve it. And so that's why now we have to really pay attention to the flags and into everything. Okay? And I think these new gifts are going to do that. They're going to bring in more awareness and what to look out for. And that goes in everything. That goes in relationships and friendships and work and this, that. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Okay. In relation. Okay. Oh. Sorry guys, I hope this angle's better. I don't know. It's because the sun's like really, really bright right now. And it was like fucking with the glare in the camera. Kalima. Okay. She says divine severance. Cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. I don't think this is you guys. Or if it is you, this is her advice. And you know, I find it very interesting. I'll show you guys the card right now because it's still giving me cosmic. It's still giving me salutations. Looking through her hair. It still gives all the ascended masters, gods and goddesses. It still gives that. Somebody definitely needs to be doing some cord cutting. If you haven't done cord cutting, you need to do some cord cutting. I know you guys saw me shuffle. I know you guys saw me shuffle. Definitely somebody that needs to be. I don't feel like it's all of you. Maybe like one or two. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here with this card. I can't. We have the divine director. We're gonna see his message too, okay? It says, trust the process. Create space. That's the second time that card comes out. Create space for divine order to unfold. So again, like I said, you're being asked to create space for that. For all the abundance to come in, for all the amazing things to come in. Like I said, it can be on so many different things. It can be in love. It can be in work. It can be in money, right? Money, actual money, or a job, or again, like I said, a YouTube channel taking off, your TikTok channel taking off, or you just started a necklace business and it's moving slowly. It's about to take off. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, clean out your refrigerator. Do some cord cutting. Maybe there's just some old shit that's like lingering there. You don't even know it's there probably because you're not paying attention to it, because you don't give a fuck about none of that shit that got to do with the past that hide you. Hold on. Maybe you were hiding, you know, because you were embarrassed of all the things that happened, or so I don't know. I said hiding, so maybe that was significant for somebody. But maybe you know, you don't give a fuck because you're not worried about anything that had to do with the past because that shit had you oof, in low vibration, right? Disrespectful, like
Oh.
just no, right? So if you already did the cord cuttings and you think it's done and everything, do it again. You know, let's be safe than sorry, right? Let's do it again because she came out back to back, Kalima. And that's definitely what she's talking about. And it says here to trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. So, again, if you're feeling that you are at a standstill, you are. But trust the process. It's for a reason. Okay? So, no te desesperes. Like, don't lose patience. Don't like, 111. Don't lose patience. You're like at the finish lines. You're so close. You can taste it. 11-11. Okay, and it's the divine director, okay, that came out. He is the one that came out, like the divine director. It's like when you get sent to the principal's office, right? So you get sent to the principal's office, but he's the principal. He's the principal. And he's telling you to trust the process. All right? We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay? Un poquito más. Your message says, you are being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe. Sometimes events are beyond human comprehension, and thus trying to figure out the finer details. For your life may be holding you back rather than taking you forward. When the divine director comes out to you, you are being invited to trust that there is a purpose behind what is unfolding. The choices and the circumstances and challenges you are facing will lead you to know and trust yourself at a deeper level. If you find yourself not knowing where to go from there, there is a good chance that there is an aspect of your life you haven't refined from dealing with. Healing or sharing. In order to go to the next step revealed to you, you are encouraged to address aspects of your life that you have overlooked. For when you do so, you allow the energetic wheel of the universe to take you forward. And I said that, right? Just do the cord cutting, just in case. Just in case. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know you just don't know. Okay? So maybe there's... Ahorita. Maybe there's... Póntelos tú. Déjame eso. No. Maybe there's a reason why. Okay, like I said, maybe you haven't noticed that there's still some cords that you need to cut no matter. Look, they're pissed off about it. That's what I did. They're pissed off about it, that you did it. So maybe because that happened, you continue doing it. Continue doing it. No matter what happens. Alright, let's just get 2 messages out of this deck. And I'll do the pendulum. Alright, let's see. It says mermaid magic. Embrace the magic within and let your intuition guide you through life's currents. Yeah, you're tapped in. You're magical. You have magic. You are magic. Okay? So stay in that magic. Stay in that energy. Stay there. And do everything you need to do to continue to stay there so you can get elevated. Okay? We have Trident. Remember, the true strength comes from within. It's you. You're the goat. You're the goat. Underwater caves. Find strength in surrender. Allowing life to unfold with grace and acceptance. So just let things go. If you really want something, right? If you really want something, ask your questions, guys. If you really want something, if you want something to happen for you or along those lines, like, don't overthink it because you block it from coming in if it's meant for you, right? So whatever is meant for you, the more you set the intentions, the more that they're going to come in. But the more you're like, that shit ain't for me. I ain't going to get that. Oh, I applied for that job, but they ain't going to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already like jinxing it before you even get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's not do that. All right, y'all. Ask your questions. Because here we go. Alrighty. All right, y'all. So the answer to the question is going to be a no. That looks like a hell no. All right. I hope you guys like the reading. Make sure to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys later. Bye.